How's it feel to lose that bet? Huh? Ocho? How's it feel?
Ah, shut up, Ted. I had that one opportunity to finally get Jessica's number, but no, man. Man, I could have had her number in my phone. You know, she could have been my Asuna, my Hinata, my Rios. Oh man, I would be living the dream.
Man, stop it. You're such a nerd, Ocho. Does it even have once in your lifetime you ever talked to a girl before?
As a matter of fact, I actually did talk to a girl before, but this was back in 2015, somewhere between February and March. That was my time where I actually met a genuine girl that I thought that, you know, she could probably be the one. It happened on a day when I was playing a raid in Destiny's Crota.
Your waifus don't count.
No, I'm actually being serious. Sit back, relax, and just listen. I'm about to tell you a story how I met a girl, talked to, had a good time, but at the end, it just didn't work out.
Alright, let's hear it. I'm pretty sure you're full of crap.
Well, after that day meeting together and talking, we were talking for a while, you know, for months here and there, and it got to a point where I thought that, you know, I think we were meant to be together. Like, we have a lot of things in common interests. You know, I felt like there was a spark there. So then one day we decided, like, hey, you know, let's see each other in real life. You know, let's make some plans, and we decided to see each other in Thanksgiving. So in preparation, I bought my plane ticket. I already rented a car when I get there. You know, I had everything ready. But then I had this idea, is like, you know, to make it more special and awesome, what if I asked her to be my girl a week prior to, you know, to Thanksgiving. I just want to be like, you know, surprised, be lovey-dovey by the time I get there, hug her and stuff like that, because that's how much I love this girl, because I thought we were meant to be together. So I decided to shoot my shot, because, you know, why not? You know, just take that risk, and hopefully she'll say yes. And once I took a shot, I started waiting for a message. I was so nervous and everything, but then she sent me a big long text message. I read it, and just to, you know, just basically she just said she saw me more as a brother and a bunch of other stuff just to accommodate to what she was saying. Me, I was just like, wow, that sucks. You know, for the first time in my life, I took a rejection to heart. Just to top it off, she also revealed that she's been talking to a guy that I didn't know about. She's been talking to this guy for 2 weeks on Tinder or whatever, and that, you know, they've been thinking about being together and this and that. And when she told me that, I was like, what the, like, I can't believe I spent my money. It's like, I'm about to go out there and just hang out with her, then imagine the dude being there. It was gonna be like, it was gonna be hurtful. You know, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So after me finding out, I just didn't know what to do at that point. And taking the rejection for the first time in my whole life to heart, I fell into depression for almost a month. It's even worse that month because it was getting closer to the, you know, the classes, because I was in college and it was the last semester before I graduated college. And it was such a bad timing because I fell into depression. I couldn't go to class. I started skipping classes. I couldn't eat. I just didn't want to eat. I was just in my room every day, just thinking about. I just thought about her every day. I'm like, man, why? You know, what did I do to deserve this? I was crying every day. I couldn't even go to work. If I did show up to work, I probably worked for an hour, and I asked one of the co-workers, like, hey, you want to take the rest of my shift if you want to earn extra money? And 90% of the time, they said yes. So me, on the other hand, I just went straight back home. I went to my room. I started crying. You know, I was in my room every day, curled up in a blanket, just like being sad every day, crying all day, all night, till I like passed out. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Then one day, my dad came over and realized that something wasn't right. So he started talking to me, man to man, and he had a pretty good idea of what happened, because, you know, to our parents, they have more life experience, so he knew what I was going through. To make the that long conversation with my dad short, he basically told me to man up, get back on my feet, and finish what I started in school. Because right now I had to focus on myself and not focus, on her. Because that's what it was destroying me in the beginning, and I just needed to bounce back and just finish what I started, and which I did. I decided to bounce back and recover. And it's funny because that day I turned on the computer and I started typing my essay, and I started slobbing, crying, pouring tears on my keyboard. I was like, just crying, just like typing it. And it's funny just thinking about it because in the end, I did graduate and I finished college. I finally recovered. This girl finally broke up with her old boyfriend, and they only lasted for a month. But I guess we both decided to be friends after that. Me, on the other hand, I thought that after they broke up, maybe I would have had a chance. So I was just like, you know what, we'll just be friends, and hopefully that I'll get to win her heart. It's whatever. So over the years, I came here and there, trying to impress her about her gifts. I did this for her, I did that. It was basically showing my loyalty to her, and I stick to it to the very end. But every time, no matter how much I tried, I could never earn her heart. I could never reach to her. At the end of the day, no matter what I did, she never saw me as a man in her eyes. It was more like, another friend or brother, or whichever, on and on. So I spent too much money on her. That's all I'm just gonna say. I did everything for her. I undervalued myself. I never took care of myself. I was just putting myself out there for her while she was living a little better life than I did. Hell, I didn't even, I ignored my family, I ignored my friends, and I put all my time into her, and she didn't even like me. I don't know why I did that. Then I got myself into debt because I, for being single, having no relationship, whatever, you save a lot of money here and there. And just meeting this girl, I used up a lot of money to impress her. Then I decided to use my credit card and, try to show off, or in a way, yes, I was trying to buy her love, and I thought, maybe it will work. But at the same time, I was trying to make sure, I'm sure that I love her, that I could take care of her, and this and that.